I killed 99% of the world's human population in one day. The Earth Federation sentenced me to eternal death, but I think it's not guilty. I just want to keep humans truly alive. In 25 years, the human genetic code has been completely deciphered. The Earth Federation launched the Human Improvement Project, utilized genetic improvement technology. Humanity has wiped out 99% of the genetic community. Originally this was a technology that benefited mankind, but human desires are unlimited. Once you master the technique of modifying DNA at will, how could it be possible to be content with just getting healthy? Next, they don't look good and they are not tall. Even the correct translation is regarded as a genetically modified gene. Over the course of decades, the same powerful genetic body was superior. Humans have used genetic modification technology to modify almost all shapes. In the end, even the genes that control character and personality were modified. For the first time, humans have fundamentally controlled their own personalities. Since then, humans have defeated Darwinian evolution. People can design humans however they want, designing the entire social civilization by designing human beings. The entire human civilization will be destroyed as a result. Although humans modify genes, it is oneself that has become an almost perfect existence. The first message outfit became extremely unstable due to the lack of millions of years of evolution and adaptation. When the newly assembled DNA divides and differentiates, the probability of genetic mutation is greatly increased. The number of individuals born with disabilities has increased. Humans have found a group of genes on chromosome 18. It was found that this group of genes can control the group of genetic mutations, slightly change the composition of the primary substance. The stability of the entire genome is greatly enhanced. This group of genes can kill genetic training on other chromosomes. Because the composition of matter has changed, it becomes almost impossible to modify the first pass material as before. But the Earth Federation thinks there is nothing. They believe that humans at this time are perfect enough. Then they ignore the auspicious objections of scientists. For all configurations, the genetic code is directly. Every human individual has a unified and good shape. Human beings think they have overcome diseases. Cho Leo and Yu Ben didn't expect that this would trigger a greater crisis. Human genes are originally diverse. Diversity may not be a good thing for individuals, but it is a few advantages for the human species as a whole. Genetic diversity is a species' strongest weapon in facing environmental changes. No matter how big a disaster is, it can only wipe out part of it. Another group of people have genes that are a result of a changed environment. And humans are now destroying these weapons with their own hands. Human beings have added too many beautiful shapes to paytime, and beautiful things always have standards of agreement. Human individual genes have become highly unified, and have lost the possibility of mutation. Before the Earth Federation realized the seriousness of the problem, this state has been lost for more than 300 years. Everyone who has not cooperated with the Institute of Genetics has tried it. In addition to genetic fragment specimens stored in the laboratory, human beings are no longer able to obtain unmodified first-pass materials. Until quantum computers deduce several viruses. These viruses can spread within a day, kill more than 99% of humanity. Humans have discovered the genes of these viruses. It is almost identical to a virus that exists online. Although humans have tightly sealed the virus, but there are tens of millions of viruses and fingers in nature. Any virus that mutates may destroy humanity. In the case of highly similar human genes, the probability of human beings being wiped out by cheap viruses is 80%. So the Earth Federation launched the Fire Project. They are the people who entered the winter warehouse before the genetic improvement plan. After understanding this beautiful era again, I am more determined to participate in the Human Living Species Project. I have been looking for a cure for my disease. It's the holographic video left by my younger brother. He told me that actually my disease was not cured. He also told me the truth about the live seed plan. They want to stimulate the unlocked genes until a gene that can unlock the lock was found on chromosome 18. Then pour the Genetic Institute back into paytime. Stable and maintains human body's excellent shape to a certain extent. They are trying to find a balance between diversity and unity. Blood with the key gene on chromosome 18. Computers calculated it more than 20 years ago, but it's even cheaper to get it. Not stimulating cells that have been raised outside the body. Let the genes and cells in the body interact so as to get the genetic blood they want. It turns out that I am just a monkey in their eyes. Aren't they already transformed into kind and tolerant people? Human improvement engineering designed to universal perfection. Indeed, all the bad qualities in the character have been removed. Selfishness has been the driving force for society to move forward since ancient times. Basic economic theories have been used as. So you and I are still facing a group of selfish fake households. But after ban, we at that time did not go anywhere else. Your sacrifice can buy their safety. Of course selfish people will not tolerate this. It's where those deadly viruses are stored. Will incapacitate the person within 20 seconds. Soon the world outside the base will be infected too. At this time you need to find a safe place to hide. Release more than 8,000 people who are still sleeping. But at least the real fire of civilization has been preserved. All knowledge is still stored in books and computers. One day your descendants will be able to rebuild human society. Those reformers still know the secrets, so why don't they do it with the improved machines? Can this survive millions of years of refinement? Now soak the real fire gold in the steel. The fatality rate of these viruses is approximately 23%. 23% chance of free train. This is a choice you have to make. As a sleepwalker, I came to the door of the virus library. It didn't take long for me to find what my brother called the strongest disease. That's a small tube of red karma. A light voice interrupted me.